Hey guys, today I will be doing this project. It's called Autumn Skies, and the transfer says Autumn Skies and Pumpkin Pies. We'll be using the 5x7 box frame. This is actually the older box frames. The newer ones come with a lighter stain now, but this was one that actually came in my kit, so I will be using that, along with the Harvest Paste. It's Harvest Shimmer and Shimmer Olive, as well as my black velvet. So the first thing you need to do is fuzz your transfer, and you always want to fuzz it, if you are using a fuzzing cloth, on the side that has the tag. So that's going to be our fuzzy side. All you do is peel this transfer off and fuzz it. Now I forgot to mention that there's two sides to these backers. One is real shiny and one is not. You always want to label on the not shiny side what transfer you are using so that you can replace it to the correct backer. And I want to fuzz this a couple times because this is a new transfer. And then we'll bring over the box frame. And we will place this inside. Just make sure it's clean. And before I press it down, I'm just going to bring it closer to me so I can see. Make sure it looks centered, because you do want to make sure it's straight on your frame. You don't want it crooked. And that looks good. So now I'm going to just press it down and make sure all these little lines are flattened down. Okay? Then I'm going to I'm probably going to have to do a peel and, what do they call it? Peel and paste? No, I forgot what they call it. It's like a technique. Paste and peel, that's what it's called, paste and peel. I'm actually going to use the multi-tool. This is the multi-tool. It has an end which is awesome for stirring up your pastes, and then another end that you can use for detail work, because this stuff gets pretty close to the other part of the design. So I'm going to take a little bit of my paste. I'm going to make my pumpkins shimmer. I'm just going to go through and get that paste into there, and then wipe off any excess. I'm going to do this pumpkin real quick as well. Trying hard not to get it where I don't want it. Like that glob of paste over there, that's getting a little too close for comfort. Just want to make sure you cover it the best you can. I keep dipping back in because it's just easier to have a little extra paste when I'm trying to fill in these details. Okay, so I'm just filled in everything that I needed to fill in, and I'm just going to scrape off any excess. And to make sure I've got it good, I'm actually going to peel it up and double check myself here, make sure that I've covered it the way I would like. So I'm going to peel that up. That pumpkin came out perfect. And that one looks perfect to me. So now I'm going to gently place this back down. I'm going to rub this back in rub this a little bit. And I'm going to do, actually, I actually made a mistake, but it's okay, because it's still gonna look fine. I was gonna use the olive where the leaves were, and I forgot. So now I'm gonna take some of my black, which my black, it's good, but it'll scare some people because it appears a little on the chunkier side, but it still will work. And I'm going to just do the same thing I did. Move it around, get it in there. Get a little more paste. And then I'm gonna take off the excess. Make sure I don't have any gold or Shimmer Harvest getting on my paste. I'll just take the excess off. I swiped the gold, but it's okay, because you know what? It'll probably still come out good. I'm not worried. We'll just do another peel. Just make sure it looks good. Ooh. So far, really good. Give that a little blow. I did get some black on my gold, or my harvest, but I could go over that. Now I forgot to get my little heat iron out. My heat gun. I have it here somewhere. Let me see if I can grab that real quick. As I knock things over around me, it's okay, right? Let's see. I hit my pumpkin. We're just gonna blow that a little bit, make sure it dries a little bit before I put this back down. And yes, more things are falling. You always want to keep your heat gun moving. You don't want it to... That feels good. I'm actually going to go over that where I messed up with the black. I'm going to put a little bit more of the harvest over that. And hope I don't mess it up. Fingers crossed. I can push that through. It's better. It's better. All right, we're gonna keep going though. Oh wait, I gotta dry that. A little bit, dry it. These shimmer pastes do take a little bit longer time to dry. So just be a little patient with the shimmer paste. Try to just set that back down gently. And then we're gonna go back in here with the black. This time I'm gonna try to stay off there. Just gonna fill that in. Our transfers are reusable. If you take care of your transfers, you can use them 20 times or more. I've heard some people using them a lot more than even 20 times, but they are reusable and you just have to clean them with water. Typically warm water works best. And we do have a board eraser, which I can also show you how to clean this transfer. Okay, so now we're gonna peel this again. And we're gonna peel it. You wanna peel it in the center of your transfer. I'm gonna hit this just a smidge more. Right there. Just a smidge more right there. I was so afraid to get too close to the gold, or the harvest. I keep calling it gold. It's still okay. And looks good. Very good. So now if I have any little mess ups or anything, I can take care of that, no problem. Like if I over paste a line. And if I really wanted to go back over the harvest with the olive on the leaves, I could. And I may do that, but that might be kind of hard to line up. So far, there you go. I don't know if you can see that. Let me check my preview. I'm trying to do this using my watch. Let's see, focus, there we go. See how pretty that is? I hope I'm holding it the right way for you guys to see it. So then I'm going to take my transfer sheet that I wrote on before, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put this back on. And actually, I'm not even going to put it back on. I'm just going to show you how to clean it. I'm going to clean it right here on my desk a little bit. I put a little bit of the water down just so it doesn't stick to my desk, and I'm going to wipe it off. Let's make sure you can still see what I'm doing. Yeah. And I'm just going to take this board eraser. Now, typically, I do this in the sink, but I just wanted to kind of demonstrate and show you that you can just wash this off. And if you have a Clorox wipe, you can do the same thing with a Clorox wipe. You want to get the back as well. Let me grab a Clorox wipe. I'm running very low on Clorox wipes because, as you all know, no one has any. I'm just going to wipe the back. Normally this gets done in the sink, and this will get washed all down, and I'll get that little thing fixed. Oh, there it goes. I'm just making a big old mess of my desk, aren't I? We're gonna put that down. I'm gonna finish this up in the sink, but you can see how it's just coming right off. You don't want to use a baby wipe because the conditioning in the baby wipe, those conditioners that they have for those little butts are in there. So you definitely don't want to do that, but I definitely want to go scrub this out in my sink. I will post a final picture, but there you go. All done, easy peasy. You guys can do this in no time. Hope you enjoyed what you watched. Have a great day, guys.